Hi everyone, Fred Delgado with the Fred Delgado Real Estate Group once again. So today I would love to share with you the current market update for the Phoenix metro area. This is November, so I'll be sharing with you the numbers for the last few months, including also the past year. As you guys know, the market has been super bonkers here in the Metro Valley. Now, there are, of course, rumors and feedback that because of COVID, unemployment, we may be seeing some delinquencies coming our way in the Phoenix area. Know that, yes, there are delinquencies as far as mortgage payments according to the bank's data in the nation. However, information as of just this week of November, Phoenix has not seen that. There are really hardly any more delinquencies than there were prior to us having the COVID scenario that we're facing. So at least for the next 12 to 18 months, we don't foresee a short sale or foreclosure issue here in town because we seem to have kind of kept working. People were still employed, people are still making payments, and so we're not seeing that issue here as of this point. Now, when this first started, I did share with you guys that the situation was more of a health crisis, not a mortgage or financial crisis. As I share with you, some of the information is, as of September, the end of September, and we are expecting some October data coming out shortly. However, the month of September showed one of the most amazing sales months that we've had in the real estate industry. So if you're in the Metro Valley and if you're a buyer, I understand it is a bidding war out there as far as trying to find the perfect home. And if you're a seller too, this is a great time to sell because you are at peak values as we have seen. Now, what does that mean? Now, what we have seen is that for the last month, month over month, in the month of September, we saw an uptick of 4.8% in sales. Now, compare that to the same month last year, we're up almost 18.5%. That is huge. Now, the challenge has been getting new inventory in. To give you an idea, the month of September, we sold about 9,300 homes. That is significantly higher than it was at the exact same time a year ago. Nevertheless, in the months of April and May, we had a very downward trend for the actual sales because that's when the shutdown took place in March, but that normally real estate takes effect. Really, the effects take place 30 days later. So we saw a significant reduction in sales the month of April, in the month of May, and then we started seeing an upward trend from there on. And it hasn't really stopped. It's been super incredibly busy, as I said, one of the best years we've had. Now, new inventory. For the months of April through about July, we saw less inventory than we have seen in prior years. Nevertheless, we're finally getting some more inventory in the market to feed the need, the demand that we are getting. So our number one city of people moving into Phoenix, the state is California, number one city is pretty much San Diego. So in general, that is where a lot of the influx of our population is coming from, California, Colorado, and also the north. Now, new inventory coming to the market to sell. The month of September, we saw 10,111 homes come into the market. Remember, we sold 9,305. So that created a little bit of a cushion finally because there was a shortage. It was the opposite before. We were not getting enough homes on the market to what we were selling, so we were depleting the current amount of homes that were available for our buyers. So when it comes to the total inventory in the market, as far as from $0 to multi-million-dollar homes, as of the end of September, we had 13,792 homes available for sale. That is also significantly less than it was a year ago, actually 22.5% less than a year ago. Again, supply and demand. Because we've had a low supply of homes and we still have an increased demand, we are seeing continuously an uptick of prices. We're not seeing the skyrocketing prices that we saw back in 2005, 2006. However, what we are seeing is a controlled appreciation, a normal appreciation of homes. Now, what are people paying for these homes? They're paying what the market says. Now, some of us can go on Zillow, some of us can go on all these other sites, but know that those are estimates. When you reach out to a professional, we can give you a true market analysis, which means that is what you and I and people are willing to pay, not an algorithm. So keep that in mind. Now, if we talk about supply, what does that mean, 13,792 homes? That means we only have 1.48 months of inventory. That means that based on the consumption, based on the amount of homes that we are buying, that we're taking out of the market, if we don't put any more homes up for sale for the next month and a half, 1.48 months, we will have 0 homes left. Now, is that going to happen? No, because more homes are continuously coming back on the market. So as homes come in, homes sell. However, the overall is a low inventory. That's why we see prices continuing to rise. When the month supply gets to 5 months or more, then that's when we see home value starting to decline. Right now we're increasing. Now, the average day on market, if you're thinking of selling a home, it'll take us about, according to the entire community, it takes about 46 days on average for your home to sell. That is also less days than it did a year ago. Of course, you have multi-million-dollar homes and you have the lower price homes. The lower price homes may last hours, not days. So, what about distressed, as I said earlier? There really aren't very many homes that are distressed. Right now there are about 1,200, but that includes everything that is out there in the millions of homes that we have in our community. And so those are distressed because they may have been burned down or something significantly happened that they may not be sold. So if this helps, understand that yes, our market is still pretty hot in the Phoenix Metro Valley. Secondly is, if you're thinking of selling, this will be a great time to sell, especially in the holidays, because in the holidays, buyers are very serious. They're not spending their holiday time just being looky-loos and looking at homes. But also as a seller, if you're selling in the holidays, you are a serious seller as well. So know that if you're thinking of buying and a seller has their home on the market during the holiday season, that's a very serious seller. And also if you're a buyer and you're looking for homes during this season, then you're a very serious buyer as well. So hopefully this helps. If you have any questions, feel free to DM us, email us, call us, and we'll be happy to answer any of them for you. But know that it's important to keep a very close tab on the market so you know what's best for you, our client. Again, if you have any questions, reach out to us. Loyalty, passion, results.